but there is a start button, or mine is not a button. It's actually a I call it a switch. Let me see, how can I turn this like that. I think y'all can see it. It's right here. Two little switch. Um, One is for start, and the other one for run. I do have to get my organ service um, pretty soon. All right. So then some organs have a button you press down, and that will be the start, and then the flip button or switch or whatever y'all want to call it, and then that's run, start and run. So the first thing is my thumb is on the start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. Now let go. Mine should not take you more than a couple seconds to start it. If you do have an organ, you had to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and everything, and then you hit the run 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're supposed to hold. Now you hear the humming sound. So I either came up short. Let's find out. No, okay. The humming sound is coming through my mic. Yeah, that's through the mic. I was like, wait, it better not be the my Leslie doing that. It's coming through the mic. Yeah, it's coming through the mic. I got my hammer mic'd up on the bottom, but I haven't put them back on the horns yet. Cause my wife be switching off. Oh yeah, I'm finna do a service online, so I need to use the microphone. I'm like, well, you need to use a microphone. Just speak through the freaking iPad. They gonna hear you. But anyway, so I had it all set up where I have the mic'd up my speakers, my Leslie 45 bottom and top, so I can hear what I'm doing with. Now, not that I need to have it actually mic'd up actually. So anyway, so if you have a hammer organ, you should not be having to hold that start button that long and that run button that long. But if it is like that, you need to get that fixed, because it shouldn't do that. You should be able to, when you hear the start, you start to go, right? And then I hit the run, boom, boom, and let go. Then you should have sound, all right? So that's why I do the bass line. Now, if you don't get sound and it sounds kind of off, that means you let go too early. You might sound kind of flat, whatever. But if your chords are solid, yeah, you good. So you good to go. I did have a saying back in the day that when I was doing videos way back, and I would say musicians have a startup point on what they're gonna play when they get to the organ or the keyboards or whatever. Draw bars do matter. It matters on how you want to sound. You know, if you want to sound smooth, pull out these 2 white ones. Me here in the house, I don't have to pull them all the way out to the 8. I usually just have mine around 6, and then I can control the volume on the gas down here on my right foot down below, and then I can also mess with the norm or soft, or either adjust the drawbars in and out. That's your volume approach. So so you have 3 ways to do this. If I want a little bit more softer, even though my foot is in the same spot, drawbar is in the same spot, bring it back up. If I want it a little louder, bring drawbars out. Step on the pedal. Yeah, you see what I'm saying? So you step on the gas, I call it the gas down there. I like to play my drawbars around the 6 because, again, I said I can control my volume with the pedals. switch over to another drawbar. Same setup. I got it at the 8, at the 6. Now let's check it out on the 6. Mellow. Let's do the same thing and let's go to the next drawbar set. I have it at the 8. It's gonna just be, it's just hitting you. And I still got my foot on the same spot. I ain't changed nothing. So you see the difference between having your drawbar set at the 6. You're gonna be heard, and you're gonna be heard nicely. I think a lot of musicians, I did some recordings back in the day of some of my favorite musicians, and I was like, I was at a concert somewhere, and my favorite musician was playing, right? But for some, when I say for some reason, I do understand what the situation was. The drawbars were all out at the 8. Just at the 8. It doesn't matter what drawbar settings I'm using, but it was just at the 8. And if you listen to the quality of the sound, you're gonna get at the 8. Don't get me wrong, it still sounds nice. But if you this is a 6. This is a 6. I got it at the 6, y'all. It sound clean. Then when I go to 8, it's just a little bit more extra. And then another musician got on the organ right behind my favorite musician. And don't get me wrong, no, I'm not bashing anybody, but I was like, when I played back the recording, it was like distorted. As y'all hear it, it sounds distorted. And then if you imagine you have the keyboard player, the drummer, and the bass guitar player playing along with you. It might sound cool when you're up on stage, but from a distance, sometimes it sounds muddy or it sounds distorted. Like you barely can hear you sound playing, so to speak. Alright, so this is at the 8. You can hear it. The 6 of my drawbars at the 6. Check it out. It's cleaner. So much cleaner. I don't think a lot of musicians even really realize that. So what I'm saying is I will record it, and the second musician got on, and he started playing the same movements and stuff. And so I could tell between my favorite musician and another musician who came on. I didn't know his name at the time. I'm not going to bust out his name, but he came on and got on the organ and started moving forward with the song. And then my favorite musician got off and got on the keys. And I was like, this is me playing the music back, y'all. I was playing the music back. And I was like, man, why it sound like that? But then when the homeboy got on, the other musician got on, he played the same thing. He was doing his thing, whatever. And so what I did was, at the end of the service was over with, of course, I told you I played everything back. I was trying to figure out why it came out distorted like that. So I walked up there and I looked at his drawbar settings. And I said, oh. He didn't have the drawbars all the way out at the 8, screaming, your drawbars are screaming, Screaming, Musicians, y'all, take notes. That sounds okay. Can I get away with it? Yeah, that's cool. I mean, Okay, don't get me wrong, y'all. It sounds cool, but from a distance, when somebody recording, it sounds a hot mess. when you play it back. So I learned something from this one musician, and he did, I say, the same scenario. So he puts this drawbar settings into the six. I said, what? And got the same result, but better, but cleaner, smoother. I think I had another musician some time ago, a long time ago. I don't know what year it was. I didn't go call his name out, but I don't know if he might be still on my social platform. But well-known musician out of Southern California, and he hit me up and said, "Man, I never thought of that. I never would have thought of that. Um, I never really gave that a thought. Like I never really considered listening to myself. I said, man, record yourself and see how you sound. Like put a recorder in the back of the church, right? Or have somebody record you and play as you normally would play, right? And let them record you. Or you record yourself, however you want to do it. See the difference between your drawbar settings all the way out at the 8 versus at the 6. The organ gonna give you the same sound, but better. Like it's a complete different, a total different vibe. I would say maybe I would call it a vibe, a different vibe. And I discovered it because of this one particular musician. I ain't gonna call his name, but anyway, he got up on the organ, and I kept trying to figure out, man, why he sound more cleaner on the recording. And I went up and I looked at his drawbar settings, and I was like, oh, so he didn't have his drawbars all the way, I'm just using that as an example. Even if you had 2 browns and 2 white ones out, same scenario. Right? Even in that. Right? So I'm gonna demonstrate the same thing on the lower menu, right? So I gave y'all the hit heavy. I call this heavy because you coming in heavy. You coming in hard, you coming in. Oh yeah, by the way, that 45 over here kills. Even if I use these are all drawbars all the way out to the 8. Like, don't get me wrong, y'all. You will be heard, but it from the back of the church, it sounds not so quality per se, right? Now let me switch over to the 2 brown, 2 white ones. I'm just using this as an example. It's just hitting you, and then on top of that, you smashing your gas all the way out. To me, it sounds muddy. Mucky, muddy, mucky. And yeah, that bad boy can scream. Yeah, it can scream all day. But you switch up your drawbar settings. Do it one Sunday. You gonna see what I'm saying. It's a big difference of quality of sound. Let's go up here to the upper menu and do the same thing. Do it sound much more cleaner? It sounds so much cleaner. And believe it or not, y'all, you gonna be heard. Especially if you got a nice organ that can put out on your Leslie. You gonna be heard. Promise you. Now let's switch over to all the drawbars pulled out at the 6. That was at the 6 or the 2 browns, 2 white ones. Man. Can't get away. Let go on. And you gonna be able to hear yourself, and you gonna be able to hear the preacher preaching. You not over here murdering the preacher. God said, let it be light. He's got to yell over you. You're gonna go deaf. Somebody gonna go deaf one day. Somebody gonna go deaf one day, and that happened to me. So let's go up here and do it on the upper menu and do the same thing. The 2 brown ones, 2 white ones, and I got them out at the 6. right? It's cleaner, right? You can bring your drawbars to the 8. So, and the thing is, you're gonna be able to hear your chord movements and your bass line because now your chords is not overriding the bass. See, when I pull them all the way out to the 8, now my bass line is overriding, or my chords is overriding the bass. You gonna hear the bass, but still, it's this. I can move. Now when I push them in, you're gonna hear your bass a little bit more. Now let's go bright. Now let's go all the way out. Real cleaner. It balanced it. Well, your drawbars is set at the 6, right? And then whatever you want to do after that. So if I set my drawbars at the 6, right? Now I can do whatever I want at this point because I can flip in, you know, the middle white, the middle brown, push in all of the whites, white, black, all of them, and then. Sound much cleaner. Watch this. Now I'm gonna do the same thing down here. Heavy, heavier. What? Yes, it's heavy, and because your bass line is trying to equal out what the chords you playing on the drawbars. So I said, let me try something different. Ah, yeah, I'm feeling that. And if I want to get, I give it gas. Give it more drawbar. You still gonna be heard. This guy doing it. Right? Sounds better. Hold on, I forgot to go up. That sounds better. With me doing that, let me do the same thing up here with the drawbars all the way out to 8 and do the same thing. It's just, it's too much. Too much. Too much. Too much. It's too much. Alright, anyway, I didn't plan to do this, but I just wanted to share that with some people because for us OGs, I've come to learn not to take my ear out again. But that's how I do my drawbars. I put them at the 6, and I know I won't be heard because I just give gas. You hear my bass line? And you're gonna hear still my chord. Still gonna hear my chord. You're gonna hear that bass line. Alright, so I just wanted to throw that out there. Okay, let me get to my practicing because that was just a little tip. So I'm gonna be working on my skills and playing different things Alright, so I just wanted to show y'all how to start up the organ and then play around with the drawbar settings because they do matter. So that's how I do what I do when I'm playing. Is I don't bring out my drawbars all the way out to the 8. I put them at the 6, and anything. When I mean the 6 it's gonna be whatever the volume of voicing that I'm trying to do on the organ. That is the one I'm gonna bring out to the 6. If I decide I want to bring all the other ones out to the 6, that's fine. Whatever, you know, it's still gonna. You hear my chords that are precise. It's precise and clear and cleaner. They're much cleaner. Because they don't sound a mess. Much cleaner. It sounds so much more. I was gonna say professional, but sounds so much better. Like I said, bringing your drawbars out and doing it the other way, too much. Not to say there's nothing wrong with that, but if you want to change that up, I just want musicians to understand you still gonna be heard. That's my point. You still gonna be heard, but you're gonna sound better if someone's recording you or you record yourself, and you go back to listen to it. You're gonna know the difference when it's too much, and you already smashing on the gas. Musician on the planet, but who wants to sound like trash still with the sound? In my opinion, it sounds tacky. That's just saying. But if I push my drawbar says into the 6, I won't get the same effects, but better. Sound better. Sound better. Distort sound in there when you have your drawbars pulled all the way out. Like I said, I really didn't intend to go this far, but that just came to my mind. That was just an extra nugget that I wanted to share with musicians when I re-listen to people on doing recordings when at church or whatever service they at. And I'm like, man, why that organ sound like that? It sound a hot, toddy mess. Even though they can be your favorite musician, you're like, man, what's wrong with that organ? Or what's wrong with the organist? Because that sounds crazy. Recording sounds crazy. It sounds crazy. So, I ain't bashing nobody. I'm just telling y'all, it just sounds crazy. Try your drawbar settings and push them in, and you'll see what I mean. Just check it out. I'm at the 6. Better. A lot cleaner. But see, usually you can hear the difference. Then if I had the drawbars pulled out and doing the same thing, it's gonna be distortion. Different, big difference, a huge difference to me. Everybody might be different, but I record myself and I be like, man, why it sounds so distorted? Like, even though the chords might sound, it's supposed to sound cool, but when you record yourself and go back and listen to it, and I'm gonna do the same thing on the 6. I have my drum bars at the 6 and do the same thing. And it's much more cleaner. Versus what? Yes, huge difference. A huge difference. And the way your quality of sound may be. I'm just throwing this out there. Y'all ain't gotta do nothing. I'm telling y'all, but I'm just saying. I just noticed it a while back sometime, and I was like, you know what? Maybe do something different here. Volume and the volume when it's at the 6. You gonna get the same quality, you gonna get the same chords you're doing, but quality sound different. Versus, and if you want to plan on saving your ears, put some drawbars in and do the same thing. So that's how I get at it. Alright, for new beginning musicians. If you're trying to learn how to play your drawbars, what is your drawbar settings? That all depends on what I'm actually up to or what I'm planning on doing. But yeah, even if I start playing my own little chord movement, listen to the quality. You hear my chord. You hear the bass line. Now we're gonna do it over here with the drawbars out. I feel like my bass line is kind of drowning because of the drawbars is killing it. So I can hear my drawbars. Even if you don't want to go to the 6, you can go to the 7. All right, whatever is clever, you can put it at the 7 and do the same thing. I go to the 6. But you can go to the 7 or the 6. Whatever floats your boat. But if you still want blaze at the 8, that's okay too. Alright, so but yeah, if you trying to sound nicer, I would say go to the 6. Play the same thing and do it on the 6 or the 7. 6 is a big difference. You can really feel the difference or hear the difference of it. And I'm not forcing it because I'm taking my time. It sounds so much better. And all the rest of the drop bars, you can tweak them and do whatever you want to do. Whatever you want to do with the rest of it. Whatever you want to do with the rest. So that's how I set up my drop bars like that, you know. Much better. I gotta tell you, it sounds better. So that's why I'm at with that. Alright, so since I gave y'all my little tip or my little something that I learned from this musician at the concert. I learned his name. I ain't gonna tell y'all his name, but I did learn his name after I went up there and I said, man, how you got your drop bar set up? And he was like, and he let me see him. I'm like, oh, okay. And I said, I did tell him this. I said, I noticed the difference from in the back, because I was sitting in the back, like, well, not all the way in the back, but a few pews before the back. And I was like, man, you sounded really, really good with the band when you was playing, when the switch came off. And I was scratching my head doing this, like trying to figure out what was going on here. And when he showed me his drop bar set, I was like, oh, okay. So he ended up blending in with the band, with the keyboard player, the bass guitar player, the drummer, and him himself on the organ. And I was scratching my head trying to figure out, wait a minute, huh? Yes, and of course, y'all, I went back to that recording and I was listening to it, but also I was there at the concert, I was listening to it, and I was like, wait a minute, how come it sounded so distorted? When my homeboy was on the organ playing with the band, it sounded really terrible. Like, it sounded terrible. Horrible. Of course, I didn't tell him that. I'm never going to tell him. Bro, you sounded horrible on the organ from the back. But once I got up there, and then I went back and sat in the back and listened to the dude play the rest of the song. And actually, I think he played 2 more of the songs after that. And he was blending with the band, and you clearly can hear the organ. And literally, I recorded this, and I say, wow, man, that's crazy. I can hear him clean, like super clean, like even hearing the keyboard player and the bass player and the drummer, his chords was still somehow radiated through all of that. But I don't know. But once I saw his drop bar settings, then I said, okay, that drop bar setting somebody says matters. And I know some of my favorite musicians sometimes I don't even know it. So I said, for our big time heavyweight hitters who playing on the organ, get a recorder, put it in the back of the church, and record yourself to see how you actually sound to the audience. Because I tell you the truth, with your drop bars pulled all the way out, blazing hard, that route, it sounds cool because it's up close. And it might sound cool to me because it's up close to me. You know, oh, I'm on the wrong. It might sound nice, you know, doing all your runs and chord movement. But to somebody in the audience in the back, it sounds like a bunch of racket. I'm just gonna be right. This sounds like a bunch of racket. It sounds like a bunch of cats fighting each other, fighting for for a position. Alright, I'll just make this comical because it is funny to me when I hear it. But this musician, okay, I guess I'll tell you his name. His name is Reggie Murray. Reggie Murray. And when he showed me his drawbar settings, I was like, oh. I never really thought about, pushing in the drawbars because I thought that you always have to have your drawbars out, just kill it. Just kill it. Killing the game. Killing the game. You killing your ear. You killing that mother's ear. You killing the pastor's ear. And everybody else's ear. I think that the culture of us musicians think that we have to. I remember days people used to tell me, man, turn it up! And I'd be like, maybe come over there pulling on the things, turning this up, pulling the drawbars out. Man, blaze that thing! I promise y'all, I was at a church service actually 2 times it's happened to me on a Sunday, I think. Yeah, on a Sunday morning service. So all week they had a revival, and then at the end on Sunday, you know how they're doing Sunday. Man, y'all, I promise y'all, I was sitting there playing on the organ. I had it cranked up. I would never forget it. Cause I wasn't feeling well. Wasn't feeling too good. Anyways, I just woke up at 6.
What happened, man?
I don't know. Don't ask me no question.
You was feeling like what?
Not too well. All right, when you're on your way?
Oh, you think you still shaking that virus?
Yeah, I'm still shaking the cold or whatever it is.
Oh, wow.
Stuck on my throat and stuck on my throat and my chest. Okay, all right. Okay, all right. Okay, all right. I know, I seen it in the refrigerator, duh. By my nurse. The wifey calling. Why she gonna call me right back again. Alright, we lost YouTube. Let's get YouTube back. Alright, we back YouTube. Whoop! Alright. Anyway, so I just want to give y'all my little nuggets of ideas that I've heard. But like I said, I think a lot of great musicians out there who doing dope stuff or playing nicely stuff. I don't think they even realize how they would sound from the back of the church. You sound fantastic. If everybody's up close, 2, 3, 4, 5 pews up close or up on the stage, you may sound cool with the drop bars pulled all the way out. But the reality is, what I'm really trying to just get at is that you still gonna sound nicer, in my opinion, playing your draw bars around the 6 or the 7, because it gives a different texture. It gives a whole different vibe. That's a texture vibe or whatever. Like I'm doing it at the 8 here. A whole different vibe. Y'all see a whole different vibe. And I'll do the same thing up here. A whole different vibe. And you still gonna be heard, but it's gonna come in more cleaner. Alright? That's just me. I'm just saying, so it's not sounding so distorted because you have your draw bars all the way out and you're murdering. I call it 187, you're murdering. And I guess, I can see there's a time for it though. People might feel like you gotta have your draw bars out to be heard. Truthfully speaking, you don't. Because like I said, how I set this up, you still gonna be heard on the 6 drop bar set on the 6 or the 7, however you wanna do between those two actually. But that's just what I discovered. See, it sounds so much more cleaner in my opinion. Versus 8. learning some ideas from somewhere, I'll use that idea. So versus heavy. See, there's a big difference in quality sound. Big difference with heavy or lightweight. I would say heavy, lightweight. But yes, and I bring them into the six to give that certain, you know, gentle sound. I'm trying to be gentle with it. Smooth or whatever. See how smooth that is? So I try to be a lot smoother with it, you know what I'm saying? You know. See, it sounds better. I can match the sound because if I had it so hard, heavy, I got it heavy. So instead of me having it too heavy, I try to say, let me see. Gentle, not too heavy. Heavy. It's heavy, right? Oop, heavy. Right? And I'm playing around with the drawbar settings, right? So, right? So, you see what So I said, okay. Alright, so. Gentle or smooth. I'll do it a bit. See, I had it all the way out. I'm hitting you with it. But if I don't want to hit you hard, put it to 6. Alright. Now again, it depends on you as the organ player. If you want to go heavy, that's fine. I mean, I can do that too. You know. I want to come heavy with it. I want you to see the difference with the quality of the sound of it. Alright. Draw ball is better, as I said earlier. watch that. Right. Oh, oh. I think that's what I heard. Go and see what. Hold on. My body shifted. So hold on. The what? Wait. You go there? Hold on. Yeah, so hold up. And after that, what? Let's see. I'll share. Let me see. Okay. Oh, okay. So let me see. I think so. Good luck to me. Think so. Oh, both. I ran, y'all. That's not what he did, but that's what he actually did. But I just ran with it. Hold up. Hey, grow for the run. Actually, I played most of the notes technically correctly, but I threw a little extra along the way. He's doing this actually. Repeat. Repeat. And then we go C, E, G, C. The C major chord. And then that's that F major 7 with a flat 5. Yes, F major 7 with a flat 5. Flat 5. Major 7, flat 5. And then this run. Oh, hold on. This is an E scale he's doing, alright, but turning it into the run. It's the E scale. 5, 6, 1, 2. And back down. And then 3, 2, 1. Alright, 6, 5. Back up. And then he's doing that. Okay, hold on. So basically, you're just repeating. Remember the 5, 6, 1, 2, and then back down. 2, 1, 6, 5. We're in E. Then 3, 2. Back down to 1, 6, 5. Back up. Back down. 2, 3, 2, 1, 6, 5. Back up. Back down. And the left hand gonna pick up, supposed to pick up, I believe, is the 3, 2, 1. That was sloppy. That's what the left hand is doing. The left hand only gets at the 3, 2, 1. Right, and then you're gonna roll back up. And now he's connecting that back up. 1, 2, 3 with the left hand. And the right hand of 5, 6, 1. You better reconnect back with the 2, 3. And the right hand picks up the 5, 6, 1. And the left hand pick up the 2, 3. It's like, 2, 3. I told you she was gonna call me back. Hello.
You still on the organ?
How you know I'm on the organ?
Go over Oh What a Wonderful Child so you can play with Robert. Jesus.
I'm not doing that. I ain't doing that. He gonna play. I'm not doing that.
Play with Robert. Play with Robert.
No.
Oh.
No.
Play the song.
I'm not doing nothing.
Play the song so you can.
No. No. Listen to what I'm telling you. No. No. He gonna sound better. You don't know what key he's in. I'm not doing that.
I wrote it down.
I don't care. I'm not doing it. No! Now he didn't interrupt my call this time. I told you she was gonna call me back. I don't play no more. I'm a free agent. I'm a free agent. What was I? Run. So you gotta connect with the when I say F sharp, I'm thinking of F sharp to 1, 2, 1, 2. Boom, boom. So you can connect them back with the same run, with the same scale notes, but you have to make sure you connect back to the 2, 3, 5, 6, 1. So if you remember the 5, 6, 1, and then you remember the 3, 2, 1. And you can go up, you go back to 5, 6, 1, 2. And then you can slur the 2 into the 2.5 up to the 3. See what I'm saying? So, it depends on where the run starts at, or the note of the run. But he started this pretty much on the 5, 6, 1, 2, down, back down. 3, 2, 1, 6, 5, back up. But the left hand has to pick it up. And then we rolls back up. And roll back up. This time we went to the 3, back up. Because we were about to play the next chord. The chord. That's your A major 9 chord. So you have A major 7, and we just add the 9. Give you that little kind of slide up, but just omit the A and just go to the B, which is the scale. And it turns it into a chord. Chords create runs. There's chords that create the runs. They say scales, right? So we say our scales create chords. And the chords are from the scale. What? Didn't like my finger? What? Oh. Come on. We're trying to get TikTok back. So runs or scales create runs, or you can say scales can create chords. So if you know the scales, you can create chords from the scales. You can create runs from the chords because they're within the scale notes. Alright, so if you know 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, back to 1 technically, right? So you can create technically a run from your scale. All I did was I skipped the 4. 1, 7, 6, 5, skip 4, 3, 2, 1, what? And then I want to start on the 4, 4, 3, 2, 1, back up 2.5, up to 3, back down, ba da da ba, and then skip the 7 and go to 6, up to the 5, back up to 6 and to 1 to 2, and twang. I call it 2.5 up to the 3, right? And then you can go to do a 1, and then a 5, 6, 1, 5, 6. So I'm doing a 5 and a 1 up to the 6, 5, and then giving me the 6 and the 1. Now, will I hit the 4? Yeah. Or I can go to the 3. And then go 5, 2 up to the 2, and twang that. 5, 2 up, plus 2, whatever you want to call it, and create the run to the 1. 5, 2.5, 2, 1. And then you might hear the 1 up. Ba, ba. Okay, so it all depends on. I probably won't hit the 1.5. I'll go to the 1. Actually, I do hit the 1.5. I call it 1 up. The 1 up out of the key signature, y'all. So when you can hit other notes out of the key scale. And when the other notes are out of the E scale, say it will be your F and your G. Okay? And your other note that's out of the key scale is the C, which is the F sus2. Because you would have been hit your 1, your 2, your 3, and your 4, and your 5. The other outside note is F, G, and C, and also B flat. Because you might hear somebody doing it. What? What? So I'm going outside of the key scale to E and to the 1 up, to the 2 up, to the 4 up. We might say plus 1, plus 2, and plus 4, and then plus 5, because that's out of the key scale of E. Oh, I'm sorry. So you have these other notes: the 1 up, the 2 up, and the 4 up, and then the 5 up. All right, and the rest is your 6 and your 7. Wait, did I miss one note in the scale? Oh, and the D. So that's plus 6. So these are the notes that you have outside of your key scale. That you can also play around with when you're doing runs as well. D, C, B flat, G, and F. Those are outside of the notes that's in with, when I say outside notes from the scale. So you know. So if I did that, I'm going to go to the 4. 4 up, right? 2 up, and 1. I can create the run doing that. What? Yeah, you can create your run outside. I'm using the outside notes from the scale. F, G, B flat, C, and D. If I keep that in mind, I can do any kind of run. Even though I'm thinking of E scale. 5, 6, 6, 7, 1, right? So you can still create runs by. So let's say I want to do 6. 1, and do a twang. I'm gonna do a twang for the 5 up, right, to the 6 up. But I'm gonna use it going to the 6 though. If I want to start to run, but that's my target note. But outside of the target note, I can go to 5 up, right? 5 up, plus 5, right? And then this is 6 up. All right, it's outside of the scale that I'm trying to create a run in E or whatever key I want to do it. Right? All right. Then I can go to 4 up to the 5. What? Right? And then, because I'm using the notes, these notes. I'm using the notes that's outside of the key scale. As I know, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 notes. All right? That's also a run. Right? Right? You can create runs from knowing your skills, but they also can be chords. There's a G minor chord. There's a P flat chord. G minor. I'm gonna hit the C along the way. See, I'm creating a run. And then I'm gonna start with the F, B flat, and back down. I'm going to the E scale for sure now. You can do whatever you want to do. So I can go 4 up, 5 up to 6 up to 6 to 1, and then 4 up to 4 to 4 up to 5. 2 up to the 3, 4. You know what I'm saying? You can create rhymes wherever you want to. I'm using the outside notes from the scale. Coming in. Create runs all day, you know. See what I'm saying? Now I'm within the scale this time. Let me see. Now I'm gonna hit a note outside of the ski scale. Outside of the scale. Outside of the scale. So now I want to get back in, and I came back to the 4. I wanted to get back on the 4 in that scale because I already used the other note. Oh no! I'm gonna recover. I recovered. It was a wrong note. But y'all didn't know that. Even though it was the 7th. But I had something in mind. That go to the 1. 7, 1. See, y'all didn't know that I was gonna go to the 7. You thought it was the wrong move, right? But no. 7, 1, 5. 5 up to the 6, 5. What? And even the 6 up to the 7 to the 1. Five up to 6. You create runs all day. But do the chromatic move. Chromatic. Do the chromatic move too. I don't do runs, y'all. I'm not a runner person, but I just start up. Oh, the wrong thing. Oh, Lord. You see that? It's the scale I'm dealing with. It just depends on where you want to go to. If you want to start on the 4. I need to practice runs because I'm terrible at runs, but anyway. No, with that left hand. That sounds terrible. Oh, I have to bring the hand up, I forgot. Alright. Enough of that. Let me go back to my practicing because I actually was supposed to be. I ain't practicing that foolishness. I don't like playing Christmas songs. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know why you keep thinking I want to play that stuff. You'll probably say I'm a group. What you call it? Not that I hate Christmas. Okay, let me get to my exercise before she get here. Bust up my plans. Switch position. Alright, what was the other one? Back up and starting the D. I think. Alright, so what was the other one I did? Let's see. Back down, 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 and then what was it? I did that kind of sloppy. I forgot one. That chord. So those are 3 things I've worked on. working. Alright, turn on muscle memory, remember this stuff. Repetition is a man's best friend. Alright, now let me see. I'm finna pull something new or something. Yesterday I did a little. What was it? Off that. I almost got it. Okay. What's my left hand doing? Oh, that's what I'm gonna do my thing. I'm trying to discipline myself. Alright, since I started it yesterday or whatever day it was, that's about as far as I got the remembering. Z. Oh, hold on. One moment.
One moment, I'm inside now.
How'd you get in? That key work? I didn't know that key worked. Oh, I had it locked so he can go in and out.
He's not getting out going outside.
He did. He got up earlier. Joe knucklehead self.
More retarded than the dog.